Hey y'all, it's Shannon. So I'm coming at you with what I think I'm going to do is a two-part haul slash mini review because let's be real, part of the reason my hauls are so long is because I oftentimes do mini reviews in them. And this is a subject I'm extremely passionate about, and so I might jump all over, so prep yourself, get a little tea, some juice, some popcorn, whatever you need, you're going to need it. Hopefully you'll enjoy this. That being said, for the last several years, I've always done a little gilding or gold leafing, whatever you wish to call it, and I really love it. In particular, I love the work of Nancy Rayner. I really like the work of Alexandra Spiritos, and I've had a couple of the others that I have found. Inkfinity, she does some stuff with it. She uses Barnabas Black Gold and some other stuff, and I've just come across quite a few different artists, and I really, I love the sparkly shiny, and I love the metallic. I've got a couple of examples and pieces I'm going to show you that involve some of that. So again, it's going to be, these are going to probably be fairly in-depth-ish mini reviews but I have a lot of product. All right, so I'm going to get started. So these first ones, this is kind of an amalgamation, like I said. So we've got AliExpress, we've got a little Amazon, and we've got a little eBay. I'm going to start with the eBay because I got the eBay and the Amazon stuff first. And this stuff is, I think all this is from eBay, I'm pretty sure. I will say you could generally find a lot of this on eBay, Amazon, AliExpress. I don't know about Wish and Light in the Box and some of those other sites, but I do know that at least for some of the stuff you can definitely get it on eBay, Amazon, AliExpress, because I just reordered some stuff because I like it so much, and I have some more that I'm going to reorder in a larger size. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is a Ziploc bag. Everyone needs that. Are these, and these, like I said, are from eBay. I got a good deal on these, like 100 sheets of composition leaf for, I want to say I paid under $3 for each of these, and these each contain about 100, although this one I'm pretty sure is just 50. I counted this and it was closer to 50. But again, I paid $2.66. I'm not going to complain a whole lot. And if you didn't know, I guess I feel like I should almost start at the beginning. So if you didn't know, there's a lot of different kinds of gold leafing or composition leafing. I do composition leafing partially because it's fairly reasonably priced. That being said, there is some composition leaf that is pricey. I still want to get it. In particular, W&B Gold Leaf. They have some very unique colors and patterns that I really, really, really want to try. And Sep Leaf Products carries the Nazionale brand of Tamise flakes. Really, really, really gonna try those at some point. Anyways, that being said, if you didn't know with regards to both composition and regular gold leafing, and I'm calling everything gold leafing from here on out, that includes both composition, silver, copper, gold leafing, bronze, and it also includes newer things that I've discovered like shell, and like there are some other like almost wood products that it's out there. I haven't delved into it, so I'm not as familiar with it, but it's similar lines. It's really, really cool. That being said, gilding materials or gold leaf comes in all different colors and all different shades, and I have come across some absolutely gorgeous shades of golds and silvers lately, and I'm so in love with them. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to get started here because I'm going to gush about them. You're going to hear about this, like, no joke, for probably way longer than you want to, but I really, really like these. So these are what I picked up from eBay. This is the champagne gold. Ooh, I know, it's so pretty. And it does have flecks on the outside so you can see it. That being said, these are what are called, I'm going to call these the 8x8, but I believe they're 8x8.5, and it's a centimeter, obviously. My face is not that big, so it's not inches. But I have found in general, most gold leaf is a standard size of a 16x16 centimeter or 14x14 and an 8x8. And again, it's really like a 13 by 13.5 by 13.5 or 16, but I'm rounding, so I'm going to call it an 8x8, a 14x14, and 16x16. I only have 2 sizes in all of these hauls because those are the sizes I'm most comfortable using, is the 8x8 and the 14x14. And realistically, I've seen 16x16, but there weren't any colors that I didn't already have in a 14x14, and I wasn't going to reorder until I knew what I liked. So that being said, these are all 8x8. This is the champagne gold. It's really beautiful. I quite like this color. So I have an example where I used, like, no joke, I think I used, now I have to count. I used like 5 different shades of leaf material in this. No. I think I used all 6. I think I used 6 shades because at the time I had 6 shades of gold and silver leafing material. It is this right here. And I just was playing with it, and as you can see, I had gotten in, this is actually an aqua leaf, composition leaf. So if you didn't know, Japanese silver leafing you can actually get in colors and almost variegated is the way I would put it, but they make what they call Taiwanese imitation silver leaf, and you can get it in colors, and I have quite a few, and some of it's double-sided. This one is so beautiful. I'll show that later on or in another video, depending on how this shakes out. But this, I guess, technically has 7 because I accidentally got a little speckle of that one stuck on there, and it burnished itself, which happens sometimes. So I had a lot of fun doing this. So it's got 3 different shades. It's got rose gold, which is really, I would call this a copper. They called it rose gold. I've got regular gold, I've got silver, and then I've also got the champagne gold, I feel like I'm blowing this, the rose gold, champagne gold, yeah, champagne silver, and then the rose copper gold. So they're really beautiful. So this is the rose copper gold. And I love, by the way, I do like how this is actually packaged. I find this, other than this did not come with the little rubber band, I put that on there. I am discovering as I buy these that some of the, because this is a Taiwanese type leaf, I believe, some of these do not come in a way that I personally really like. So that's the gold, the copper, the rose copper, I believe is what they call it. I really like that. I think it's beautiful. Moving on to the champagne gold, and again, it's kind of hard to see all the different colors in here, and like I said, I was just goofing around, and I had this tulip I wanted to paint and play with, so I had a whole lot of fun with that, I'm not gonna lie. So this is the champagne gold, which is probably one of my favorite shades of gold I've run across in a gold leaf. So that is really beautiful. I should, hold on, let me see if I can find my regular gold, and just to kind of give you an idea of the difference. And as you can see, this stuff just, I'm gonna end up with gold plates all over my house today. So this is a 14x14. I ordered these from Amazon. I got the rose gold, which again, I would say this is copper, and not really what I would call a rose gold. I got the silver, which I love, and then the regular gold. So I'm just gonna pull a chunk of this gold leaf off. And hope and pray we don't like mess it up any further. But just kind of give y'all an idea that they're, and again, I'm not sure you're going to really be able to see it, but I certainly can. It's just one of those things, like sometimes the cameras don't pick up those. Like, see, that's, yeah, okay. I feel like you can see it. I'm trying to move this so you can get a better idea, but, you know, yeah, they're definitely like, here, I'll just, well, I just tore off another piece. Oh, that's okay. Anyways, so they are, like I said, they're different shades. I'm not doing a good job of showing it, and to be honest, I don't have, like, my super fancy camera. I'm using the computer because, to be honest, it's much easier just to do these this way. But you'll just have to take my word for it and hopefully believe me that the champagne gold is different than the regular gold. And there's also, depending on where you're ordering it from, so like NNI, I really want to order from them. They carry the Nazionale brand, which is an Italian gold leaf company that's been around for so long. They are distributed, their Taiwanese flakes are distributed through Sep Leaf Gilding products, and Sep Leaf is one of the I think it may be the largest, but it's a big manufacturer and distributor of gold leaf products or gilding products in the U.S. And they have edible stuff as well, which I've found a lot of places do as well. And it's just phenomenal. So this is my favorite. This is my new favorite child. This is champagne silver. I am going to, my goal is to order this in the 14 by 14 size. And I hope it's going to be essentially the same. So I'm not sure if you can really see that. It is like the palest, beautiful champagne color. And it looks gold until you get it next to gold leaf. And then it's like, oh, that is indeed a champagne color. And I really, really fallen in love with this. I've used a lot of this on projects, including that tulip I showed you, and then I used it and then most recently I did this buffalo with gilding. I'm not sure if you can see it. I used a textured bronze and then I sealed it, and then I did lots and lots of very, very thin layers of different paints, and I went back through with different pieces of variegated bronze to create dimension and add more to it. But the horns are actually the champagne silver color. And I'm not gonna lie, I really, again, my lighting in here is not the super greatest, so I'm not sure you're gonna really get all the dimension that's going on with my little buffalo, but I am extremely pleased. And I did do 2 coats of food safe resin on top, because this is a cutting board, and I thought, oh, I just kind of want to paint a picture on a cutting board to see if this will work. And it did, and I have to say, like I said, this is probably one of my favorite pieces I've ever made at this point in my life, because I love how he turned out, and I love how the gilding turned out on this. I just feel like it turned out really, really well. All right, now we're getting into the AliExpress portion of the order. Well, I know who I ordered this from, because I'm ordering more stuff from them in the next few weeks. Fingers crossed if everything works out. I've got to get some reimbursement on stuff, but some other stuff, but if everything works out, I'm going to get some more of these. It's fairly reasonably priced, and I got it when it was on a sale, so I ordered quite a bit because, yeah. This is antique silver or gold. Honestly, I wasn't sure, because here's the problem when you get things in. Sometimes from other places where you don't speak the language and cannot read it. So I'm pretty sure this is the antique silver though. But it's absolutely beautiful. So it's a little more of a slight patina to it than the champagne gold or champagne silver. And then it's not as bright, but still, like, it's just a darker shade of silver. That's the best way I can describe it. I don't know how else to say that. So, and then I ordered some of the other, this is all, again, Taiwanese imitation silver and gold. This is the Taiwanese imitation silver, or Taiwanese imitation leaf that is closest to the Japanese silver leaf. So Japanese silver leafing, you can get it in silver, but you can also get it in colors. The colors, however, are between $2 and $5 a sheet. And that is, I don't have that kind of clientele built up at this point in my life to where I can justify spending that. So I ordered these colors. They were on a super good price. You can find this on Amazon. I just ordered 50 in each color they had available on Amazon because it was a good deal. This is the red. Yes, it's actual leaf. It's not like the heat foil you see a lot of people use that you have to have like a lamination material or a gun to use with. And I think this feels very similar to some of the others. So it's laid in here really well. I've had pretty decent luck with it so far. I haven't used this one, but I am excited and looking forward to trying it. So I'm really excited about this, and clearly I feel like I'm very sleepy. Mm-hmm. I also picked it up in, they called this peach, but every other seller on there called it pink. So, erg. And it's in like a really tiny bag, so I'm having to like struggle. I'm on the struggle bus with getting it out, y'all. So this is the pink, right? I'm living for it. Are you? It's so beautiful. And these are just super nice and very, very delicate, obviously. I was so excited when I saw these colors. And I was able to, it was a sale. I was able to pick these up on AliExpress, and they were $5 for 100 8x8 sheets. So the next color I picked up was green, and it's so pretty. I really love all these colors, and I would definitely, I think there's a few more, and like I said, I just placed an Amazon order, no joke, for 50 in every color that seller had, and I think it's like every color that they make in this. And this is the green. Yes. You're feeling your leprechaun boots, I know. But I really love this stuff. Like I said, it's not the same as the laminate foil you see, I feel like, a lot in a lot of hobby stores. This is like actual gilding. So it's super, super delicate. This I haven't used a lot yet, but I should say I feel like it's very similar to the stuff I showed you earlier that is in the same size. It looks and appears, and when I touch it, it sort of feels very similar, and so I'm hoping it will work as well as those did, because those, the antique, or the champagne silver, the champagne gold, and that rose gold color, rose copper gold, it cooperates extremely well, and I just really, really enjoyed it. All right, only a few more to go. I ordered a 5-pack set, and rather than bore you with showing you the colors because you've basically seen these, I'm just going to tell you what I got. I got gold in an 8x8, which you saw earlier, and that is pretty much this color. And then I got rose gold, which is copper. And then I also got a champagne gold, another champagne silver, and then silver. So I'm really excited. I got a good deal on those 5. I paid under 20 bucks. I bought this during their spring sale on AliExpress, and I mean, I know that's why I got such a good deal, is because it was the big spring sale they had going on, and so I was very lucky to just be able to catch it when everything was like a super duper good price. And yes, so I'm very excited. Just so you know, if you don't have a huge budget, but you have the time and the patience to wait about a month to a month and a half, AliExpress is a pretty decent place. You can get some nice art supplies, at least in terms of the gilding and stuff. I don't know about all their others, but I've seen several people do some AliExpress art supply hauls, and I mean, it looks pretty good. I've been tempted to order their markers and a few other things, so I would say if you don't have the money but you have the time and you can wait, I was like, I've had good luck with ordering stuff from AliExpress, to be honest, so no complaints here. All right, so that is it for this part 1, because we're already at 20 minutes, and yes, we have a lot more to go. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please do me a huge favor, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you later. I hope you have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.